want you to imagine that I am floating somewhere in space, and that bright light over there is the sun. This white ball is the moon, and I am the earth. So if this is the moon and I am the earth, it goes around the earth like this. But the thing is, it's not exactly like this. What I mean is that the plane of revolution of the moon is slightly tilted. What that basically looks like is like this. So the moon moves around Now, let's look at what the moon will look like as it goes around the earth from the earth's point of view. Or in other words, what the moon will look like as it goes around from my point of view. Let's say this is the first position in its cycle. As you see, it's just in between the earth and the moon, so therefore you can't really see it from the earth, right? Because the side of the moon that's lit is facing the other way. So it's just impossible to see the moon when it's like this, okay? But then the moon starts moving, right? It starts revolving around the earth. So in about 3 days or so, it comes to this position. Now you see that you can see a part of the moon, right? A part of the side that's facing us is lit, a very small portion, and it's curved like this. This phase is called the crescent moon. It's very common, very popular. More specifically, it's the waxing crescent. Now, of course, you can ask me why it's called the waxing crescent. I'll explain that a little later, but understand that this is the crescent moon, okay? Now, the moon starts moving again, or it continues to move in its cycle, and in about 3 days' time, it reaches this portion, or this phase. This phase is called the first quarter, because the moon has completed approximately about a quarter of its cycle. And what you see is just that half of the side that's facing us is lit, exactly half, right? Okay, and the moon keeps moving again. This phase